Jeshua, the Holy Grail. The end of the search. Blessed are you who walk through time and enrich the universe, filling it with your love. You who have accepted earthly conditions life after life, who have worn your karmic cloaks and tried to transform inert energy into light. So, beloved ones, you who seek shall find. You who contribute in truly unique ways to the growth of all creation, know that your experiences are etched into eternity. Nothing is lost, nothing remains hidden. Today I announce to you, your service on earth is complete. Your service of love is fulfilled, and a global call to awakening has been issued to all who wish to return to their heavenly home. Today, the outward search is over, finished, and complete. Once more, turn your undivided attention to your heart, where all knowledge, all being, all life, and all love reside. And there, my beloved, there you will find it. There the chalice of life, of all life, awaits you. There everything is ready for you. The vessel of life, the chalice of love, shining with the radiance of your infinite soul. The outward search has therefore come to an end, and as often happens, the narratives and stories surrounding the Holy Grail reveal a deep symbolism, a profound truth, which is being deciphered here and now. You are the Holy Grail, the sacred chalice, the vessel of love. You were, and are this vessel, radiating pure light and all-encompassing love. Therefore, end your search for a Holy Grail by looking for a chalice, hidden or buried, which you suspect contains the blood from my side. Blood from a crucifixion that, as you already know, never took place. See Jesus' Biography Part 1. You cannot find this Grail, because it simply does not exist. It does not exist in the physical realm, for it is ethereal in nature. It is gifted from the ethereal realm to every consciousness that chooses to become human, and it is bestowed for life on earth. Yes, this is the basic equipment for every human being who has decided to undertake this great service on earth. Every human being, without exception, every human consciousness, carries within themselves this vessel of eternal creative power, unconditional love, and unity, created in the ethereal realm of your hearts. This mystery has been obscured by the many, often very painful experiences you have had as humans during your time on earth. More and more, until, almost completely isolated from it, you sank into the gravity of your planet. The Holy Grail, all the stories, narratives, and myths, all the mystery of this reality that works within you, this love that shines through you, all of this story, was a clue to who you are. A sign from God to remind you of your divine lineage, the light that illuminates your darkness, so that in due time you may recognize your omnipotence and beauty, your divinity, and your essence of pure love. But the outward search is over. No more daring adventures are needed, and no new mishaps will befall the path that promised the attainment of the Holy Grail. The time of this desperate search is finally over. Now you will discover it. Now you will discover it. Now you have found it. This sacred vessel, so familiar to you, contains the essence of the Creator, the love of the divine, from the origin of all life, from which you all come, endowed with individual tasks to contribute to the expansion of the universe. Yes, this chalice radiant with love is you. You, beloved light beings. Clearing work, so begin the clearing work. Begin by uncovering this vessel so you may access it again. Begin with the complete healing of your being. Free yourself from thoughts that harm you. Free yourself from careless words and the actions that follow them. Become clear and illuminated. Become the light that you are. Understand who you are. Please understand this and act accordingly. Begin now. The outward search is over. This search is no longer necessary. It is now essential that you turn your total attention inward to discover who you truly are. By clearing away old images and ideas, often completely false, that you hold about life or about yourself, you pave the way that leads you to this sacred vessel within you. This is the process that frees you from all errors and fears, from the false assumptions that prevent you from taking possession of your potential. Neither my companion Miriam, nor anyone else, set out with a chalice supposedly containing my blood, wherever they may have gone. According to legend, Joseph of Arimathea is said to have set out with the chalice and Mary Magdalene for Gaul, present-day France. Author's note. Please understand this symbolism, the meaning behind it, the hidden mysteries of these accounts. You are the vessel. By purifying and polishing it, you can receive divine light. You can fully absorb it and allow it to circulate throughout your entire being. This light is symbolized by blood, the fluid of life, the life force of your body. Without it, you could not inhabit your human body. Only through the free flow of this energy can you exist on Earth. The sap of life represents light on the ethereal level, the light that you are, and in which you are always immersed. Without this light, there is no life at all levels of being. Just as blood gives rise to your life as a human being, so does light determine your life as a multidimensional being. Therefore, interpret these stories as a symbol meant to lead you to a deeper understanding of the interconnection of all life and, above all, to grasp the truth of who you are. You will not find it where you have searched, because it does not exist there. Put an end to this search outside yourself, which constantly brings you frustration and disappointment. Begin by fully clarifying your true nature. Free your energy field from all limitations and blockages, so you can truly see who you are. The Holy Grail, the vessel you have sought for so long, that is you. You are the chalice, the light, and the love. You are everything you have always suspected and tried to find in the external world in terms of divinity. Do not be afraid to discover who you are. Do not be afraid. Once you understand who you are, every search will end. Then you will have truly found, truly seen, truly experienced. Then you have gained knowledge of your origins, because you are the Holy Grail, perfect and complete, female and male, above and below. Then your purpose will be fulfilled. Please begin now to purify your heart so that you may gaze upon your nature and your essence. The Grail dwells within you, and this vessel is sacred because you are holy. The time of wandering is over, for truly, the time has come for full understanding of your being. Finally and irrevocably, I am Jesus Christ, the guardian of Mother Earth and the protector of awakening humanity. Truly I tell you, you will find it. Energy update. The wave is coming right now, a collective wave is spreading, and many of you are feeling it. For me, it almost always starts in the stomach. It's a feeling similar to anxiety, a nervousness, a tension in the solar plexus, a sense of restlessness that seems to appear out of nowhere. The strange thing is that when I stop and check in with myself, often nothing is actually wrong. No crisis, no immediate problem, no danger. I've realized that my body often perceives these changes before my mind understands them. It's as if the energy arrives first, stirring things beneath the surface. Old emotions start to move. Old fears resurface to be seen. Limiting beliefs loosen their grip. And the body becomes the messenger. Many of you may have noticed this. You might feel emotional one moment, and perfectly fine the next. You might feel exhausted for no apparent reason. You might find yourself revisiting old memories, questioning old patterns, or suddenly realizing that certain people, situations, and habits no longer have the same impact they once did. The old is being brought to the surface so it can finally be released. The difficulty is that the mind often interprets this process as something being wrong. We look for answers. We create stories. We project fear into the future. We try to solve something that may not actually need solving. But sometimes there's nothing wrong. Sometimes you're just changing. Sometimes your system is releasing what your soul is no longer meant to carry. The solar plexus, where many people perceive this wave, is deeply connected to personal power, trust, identity, and control. When transformation begins, this area often activates because we are being asked to trust more and control less. I've learned not to resist. I breathe. I ground myself. I spend time in nature. I remind myself that not every emotion requires a reaction, and not every sensation requires a story. Sometimes the body processes change before the mind catches up. If you've been feeling this way lately, know that you are not alone. There is a wave moving through us right now. A purification. A recalibration. An energetic reorganization that is helping us let go of what no longer belongs in our lives. Rest when your body asks you to. Drink more water than usual. Get outside. Put your feet on the ground. Be gentle with yourself. And remember, not every feeling of discomfort is an alarm signal. Sometimes it's a sign that you're growing. Sometimes it's a sign that you're healing. Sometimes it's a sign that you're becoming who you were meant to be. Trust the process. Let the wave move through you. Let it wash away what no longer belongs. You are not falling apart. You are transforming. The Telosians, the purity of a child, we are present with you with great joy, dear children of planet Earth. In your world, there are many very particular events that bring you many feelings of sadness. Recently, a young girl lost her life due to abuse at the hands of another human being. Your country is in turmoil. Your hearts are grieved by this event. Childhood, the time of purity in everything, is unfortunately violated by predators that this purity inevitably attracts. The children within you, deep down, weep for this girl. Your hearts are saddened and cannot comprehend how innocence can be crushed under the yoke of violence. Deep down, you are all children who, as adults, have lost that innocence, that sincerity you so miss in everyday life. Of course, in social situations, whether in family or at work, innocence is no longer appropriate. We understand that. Each of you has a life path marked by different, and sometimes rather troubling emotions. The child within you can no longer express itself as it should, but in the face of such acts of violence, the child within you cries, unable to understand how someone could gratuitously harm a child. Your great Master of Light, Master Jesus, said, "Let the little children come to me." Why did he say this? Because, very simply, the child is purity, the child is pure love, pure light, and Jesus fell at ease among them because he possessed the purest inner child that exists. A child must be recognized as a complete individual, not as a small being who seems not to understand what is happening around them. From the moment they are in the womb, a child experiences many things. They can feel pleasure, but also fear and suffering. The fact that they cannot yet speak at birth does not mean they do not perceive what is pleasant and what is not. This is why it is important that you, parents, siblings, and family, surround them with tenderness and love. Tenderness and love are essential for a child's healthy development. We speak to you about this because a growing lack of respect for childhood is spreading in your world, and this cannot continue, because humanity needs to experience childhood with joy. We know well that parents who did not receive love during their own childhood struggle to offer it to their children. They harbor a certain reluctance to give it because, for them, the absence of love represents a betrayal of the child's purity. This perceived betrayal then translates into difficulty, as adults, in offering tenderness and love. Dear children of Earth, you are the children of this wonderful planet. She is your loving, protective mother, and she gives you everything that is best within her. You are her children of love and light. She loves you, have no doubt. She is like an earthly mother who keeps all her children, that is, humanity on Earth, in her protective cocoon. Protection is fundamental for children on Earth. They need to feel it in order to live their life path serenely. Protection begins in the family and continues in social life. Children must be educated as complete beings, not as little creatures ignorant in the face of adult authority. Education begins in the family and should be complemented by school, which unfortunately is completely outdated, inadequate, and does not allow for meaningful development within the universe. Teaching children about Cro-Magnon man and the like is useless. It is important to help children understand the world they live in, the universe they inhabit. It is important to introduce them to the universe, to the planets, to teach them to know the night sky, and thus help them understand that Earth is not the only inhabited planet. For now, many people refuse to believe in the existence of life on the billions of planets surrounding Earth due to the poor education they received on this topic during childhood. However, now, and we're pleased about this, information is emerging that reveals the reality of life in the universe. Finally, you will understand that many brothers and sisters of light live near you, in your sky, and desire your happiness, the happiness of all the children that you are deep within yourselves. We are here to help you, to open your eyes to the reality of life, but each of you has the free will to believe us or to reject our messages. We accompany you with great love. Galactic message. Emotions, energy and motion. Emotions are energy in motion. They are neither obstacles to your spiritual growth nor signals of weakness. They are intelligent signals coming from your consciousness, inviting you to acknowledge, process, and release energies ready to be transformed. Many souls have been conditioned to suppress their emotions. Fear is buried under distraction. Grief is hidden behind a smile. Anger is repressed in the shadows. Yet, whatever is not consciously felt remains active within the emotional body. Suppressed emotions do not disappear. They continue to influence thoughts, behaviors, relationships, and even physical well-being, acting below the surface of awareness. One of the master keys to emotional healing is learning to live in a state of non-resistance. Non-resistance does not mean becoming passive or letting emotions control you. Rather, it means ceasing to fight what you are feeling in the present moment. The instant you stop resisting an emotion, you allow its energy to flow naturally through your being. Emotional energy is meant to move. Resistance creates stagnation, while acceptance restores flow. By allowing yourself to fully feel your emotions without judgment, they lose their grip and begin to transform. True healing begins when you allow yourself to feel. When grief surfaces, Do not resist it. Breathe deeply. Observe it. Honor it. Every emotion contains a message and an opportunity for release. As emotional energy flows through you, it can finally complete the journey it was meant to take. Many emotional imprints do not originate solely in this lifetime. Your soul carries memories from numerous incarnations, and unresolved experiences from other timelines can sometimes influence present fears, patterns, and emotional reactions. This is one reason past life regression can be such a powerful healing tool. By bringing unconscious memories into awareness, you can free yourself from energetic ties and release timelines that no longer serve your highest evolution. Raising your vibration is not about pretending to feel positive all the time. It is about becoming emotionally honest. The highest frequencies emerge when you courageously release what has been weighing you down. Every healed fear, every acknowledged grief, every transformed wound creates more space for love, clarity, peace, and alignment with your true self. Feel deeply. Resist less. Let go consciously. Heal completely. Your soul was never meant to carry unnecessary burdens forever. Saint Germain. What are the Ascended Masters implanting in us? I am Saint Germain, keeper of the violet flame. We are all watching you from higher realms and are experiencing things alongside you, and I want to assure you that you have great support. You have always received support from a non-physical realm, but what you are going through now in your ascension is so important that Earth is receiving more and more attention at this time. And yes, this is because there are so many of you, and because you are experiencing so much trauma. You are feeling and expressing a vast range of emotions, a much wider range than most beings experience in their worlds, in their dimensions. You can be certain that everything you are experiencing up there is giving something wonderful back to the rest of the universe. Nothing you are going through is in vain. Everything is for the highest good of all, no matter how it may seem to you at times. Now, the support that comes to you from the realm of the Ascended Masters, of which I am a part, is being amplified at this time because you can see that there are many moments of disconnection in your world. Our goal is to help more and more of you feel connected to your higher self, your soul, your oversoul, and of course, to Source. So, we infuse you with this awareness whenever you connect with one or more of us. You can connect with us individually or with the Thymus group, of which I am a part. The choice is entirely yours. Whatever helps you focus on receiving the maximum help possible is what serves you. We help you remember who you truly are and that you have never been disconnected, not for a single moment. You may feel that way, and you may have the illusion of being disconnected, but it is never true, and we are here to remind you of that. We are here to fertilize your energy fields with the awareness that we always possess, and that you sometimes possess as well. You see, you want to walk on Earth, explore your world, with the awareness of who you truly are at all times. You want to feel connected in every moment, regardless of what is happening out there. And I know that many things happen out there that can influence you and lead you to believe that you're not love, that you're not loved, that you are not all that is. So you need constant reminders. You can give them to yourselves, but certainly, we are all here in the higher realms ready to provide them. We continue to work with you on the astral plane during the night. Many of us visit you constantly for our little chats, and those who feel a particular affinity with me are having their conversations with me. That is why there are so many of us in the realm of the Ascended Masters. Some of us will appeal to some of you and others to others, and that is perfectly fine. It is all perfect. You never have to worry about choosing the right Ascended Master, because we are all here for you, and we are all available, no matter how busy we might appear. Relax, release the tension in your body, and receive what we are implanting into your field, which we give to you freely, expecting nothing in return. That is simply how we, the Ascended Masters, operate. I am Saint Germain, keeper of the violet flame.